In Sonic 4, the movie, Super Sonic Phase 2 and Master Amy Rose gave up their lives to protect their family and Team Sonic. Side by side, they fought Metal Sonic not in base form, but fully powered up. The energy they unleashed was beyond anything ever seen, but still not enough. Neo Metal Sonic was charging a strike bigger than nuclear, one that could wipe out Earth itself. Out of strength, the two had only one option left, even if it meant their end. Together they threw themselves into his attack, triggering a catastrophic blast that tore through half of North America. Sonic and Amy gave their lives in a heroic sacrifice, but it didn't change much. Neo Metal Sonic survived, rebuilt his final strike, and was ready to wipe out Earth again. Then Sonic jolted awake, sweating, scared like someone waiting on their math test results. He realized it had all been a nightmare. But not just any nightmare, the kind that feels real. And sure enough, later that same day in New York State Park, Sonic was attacked by the very enemy from his dream Metal Sonic. The one who saved him? None other than Amy Rose.
Hey you! Don't forget subscribe!
Please subscribe to our channel!
Subscribe now!
Amy was shocked when Sonic called her by name, before even meeting her. When Sonic explained he dreamed it, things got wild. Amy said, "That only happens between hedgehogs if their destinies are deeply tied." Sonic grinned. "Whoa! Never thought I'd have a girlfriend this young." Amy, blushing, cut him off. "Let's focus on what matters. In my time, the Oracle Hedgehog predicted Earth will end in 3 days, and it's supposed to happen this year. But she also said that if I join forces with you, we could change history. That's why I came here." Sonic nodded, taking it all in. "You can count on me. And there are some reinforcements I want you to meet." Sonic brought Amy Rose home and introduced her to Tom and Maddie. Tom shook her hand and asked Sonic where they'd met. Sonic was blushing hard, thinking only about how Amy was destined to be his girlfriend, so Tom just smiled. I get it. I'm proud of you, son." Then Sonic headed into the room where Knuckles and Tails were, to present Amy and talk about the situation. They were already brainstorming how to handle a second Metal Sonic attack, while Tails nearly threw out his back trying to lift Amy's hammer. That's when Tom burst in, gasping for air. The house is surrounded, dozens of robotic hedgehogs are outside. Team Sonic rushed outside and instantly got surrounded by Metal Sonics. Sonic bolted at top speed, trying to pull them away, and it worked. Every single one chased him. He tore through the mountains, dodging blasts of laser fire, but each hit drained his power more and more. Finally, he collapsed, out of strength. And hey, smash that subscribe button for our heroes, because just as Sonic was about to be taken out, Amy, Knuckles, and Tails showed up, wrecked the Metal Sonics, and saved his life. Amy lit into Sonic, asking how he could run off alone when he's the prime target for the Metal Sonics. But mid-rant, Sonic stopped hearing her, his legs gave out, and he passed out cold. They carried him back home and laid him in bed. While unconscious, Sonic had another dream, this time not a nightmare. In it, he and Amy used the Master Emerald to fight Metal Sonic, and a mysterious third ally joined them. He couldn't see how the battle ended, win or lose. When he told Amy and the crew, Amy was stunned. She'd had almost the same dream just hours earlier. In hers, she and Sonic held the emerald together, got transported to the moon, and there met the third ally. Sonic and Amy made their way to the Master Emerald's hiding spot in the mountain ruins. They walked slow, keeping their speed in check so the Metal Sonics patrolling the city wouldn't notice. At the sanctuary, they grabbed the emerald, and it lit up, glowing with inscriptions across its surface. Amy told Sonic they had to head to the moon just like in her dream. But when the Metal Sonics showed up, drawn by the power, Sonic said they should fight because in his dream, the third ally would arrive. Amy tried to stop him, but Sonic sped up, seized the emerald, went super, opened a ring portal, and sent Amy straight to the moon. Now Super Sonic was left to face the Metal Sonics alone. After a brutal strike, Sonic's super form was drained, his power stolen, leaving him back in base form. The Metal Sonic that took it absorbed the energy, mutating into the new leader. Sonic tore through the city, flying Metal Sonics hot on his tail. Luckily, a spark of emerald power still lingered inside him, letting him fly. Using that and his battle smarts, he wiped out the ones chasing him. But then the real threat showed Neo Metal Sonic rolling in with 100 clones. Sonic's legs shook. There was no way he could win, so he blasted off, ripped open a ring portal mid-air, and slipped away to the moon with Amy Rose, unseen by the Metal Sonics. Sonic told Amy he was sorry for not trusting her. "I acted on impulse. I know. I stopped your dream from happening and mine too." Amy shook her head. "I wouldn't say that exactly." Then Shadow walked in the third ally they'd both seen in their dreams and said, "We all know why we're here. I had the same vision, helping you. It happened because all three of us tapped into the Master Emerald, Sonic and I, in our last fight, and you, Amy, in your timeline. For the battle ahead, you'll need to trigger the transformation I saw in my dream, and it's coming in 15 seconds. And hey, subscribe because Sonic asked. So you saw it all in the dream? What do we do?" Shadow replied, "If I tell you, it won't happen." "Okay, Doctor Strange." Sonic yelled, right as 100 Metal Sonics marched in with Neo Metal Sonic leading the charge. Even before the fight kicked off, the main Metal Sonic charged up a Chaos Beam twisted with dark energy. The blast hit Sonic, dropping him to the ground. Amy stepped into battle while Shadow carried Sonic back to Earth to protect him. But when Shadow tried to back Amy up, Neo Metal Sonic had already ripped the emerald from her hands. With no choice, Shadow grabbed Amy and escaped to Earth, leaving the Metal Sonics with the emerald on the moon. Or so Amy thought. Shadow revealed that before crossing the portal, he'd used Chaos Control to snatch the emerald back, and now it was safe on Earth. Amy tried to wake Sonic but couldn't. Shadow leapt high and fired a Chaos Beam powered by the Master Emerald. Sonic jolted back to life. No time to celebrate though, Neo Metal Sonic showed up. Sonic, Shadow, Amy, Knuckles, and Tails all threw themselves into the final showdown against the Metal Sonics. Hours of fighting left them drained. Then, Shadow got a flash of his dream. He rushed to Sonic and Amy, poured Chaos Control into them, and said, "Now use the Emerald's power. With my Chaos Control, you can share it." That's when Super Sonic rose again, this time alongside the Ultimate Master Amy Rose. Sonic and Amy came flying down the hill, tearing through every Metal Sonic in their path. But things went bad fast. The fallen Metal Sonic's power was being sucked up by the original Neo Metal Sonic. He forged a fake Master Emerald, powered up into Super Neo Metal Sonic, and started building a massive energy sphere that could wipe out the planet. Sonic and Amy, hearts heavy but resolved, remembered the sacrifice they'd seen in their dream. They pulled away from their friends and threw themselves straight at the sphere, ready to lay down their lives. The blast was massive, visible from space. No way anyone could have survived. But Shadow, the third ally from the dream, stepped in. With Chaos Control, he warped to Sonic and Amy, and in the split second before the detonation, he pulled them to the moon, saving their lives. The explosion wiped out Super Neo Metal Sonic, and every last Metal Sonic left standing. Just a reminder, this video's only a fan theory I made with a lot of love, just to entertain. If you're into more stuff like this, drop it in the comments, and I'll keep them coming real soon.